Hi guys, welcome to another video. I promised you that if and when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I would unbox my mystery bag that I've been holding on to for a long time. Can you tell I'm excited? So here we go. This is the final reveal of the mystery bag. Any last minute guesses? Pause the video, put it down below. There are clues everywhere. There's clues in the thumbnail, etc. Anyway, here we go. Let's get going. So I promise I will not keep you hanging. We will get straight onto the unboxing. I just want to quickly say the most wonderful, heartfelt thank you to any of you, all of you, just for supporting me, just for being there, just for watching any of my videos, for commenting, for just being a part of it. I could honestly, I could cry. I am so overwhelmed with gratitude and appreciation, and I just feel like I found something that I love doing, and I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this to just see where I can go with something that I love. But the fact that any of you guys even want to watch any of it is just mind-blowing. But it does give me a sense of I just want to do more. So this is only the beginning. We've reached 1,000 subscribers, but this is only the beginning. I want to grow my channel. I want to see where I can go with it, and I'd love for you guys to come along for the ride. So enough gushing and enough of all of that. Thank you so much to all of you. You all know who you are, who have supported me from the very beginning. Anybody new, welcome, and let's get on with it. So a little bit of a backstory to this. I saw this bag at Christmas time. I think it was between Christmas and New Year actually. And this bag is so special, so rare, and yes, it was an impulse. I'll tell you the whole story as we get going. But it was so special, and yes, I did buy it, but I decided I was going to keep it, and it must be for something to commemorate because it was too special just to buy on a whim. So I decided I was going to wait until I hit 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, it's taken an extra sort of 3 months, but from when I started my channel in July, 1st of July, and I think it was about September, October time, I set myself a little goal to try and get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of March. I'd set myself a previous goal of reaching 500 subscribers by Christmas, and I did that with a week to spare, and I was so happy. And then and I've done the same again with a week to spare. So I am so happy. I set myself little goals just as little motivational tools, and I'm just loving what I'm doing. So we played a little bit of a guessing game throughout the last few videos, which has just been, it's been fun for me. I'm sure it's been really frustrating for you guys, and I'm sure you're very glad that we're finally here and I can stop banging on about it now. So what's the brand? What do you think, guys? I've had quite a few different guesses. Nobody has guessed the exact thing. Nobody's actually got near to the exact thing, which is quite interesting. So it's one of my favourite ever brands, and it's the brand I have the most items of. So that gave you the biggest clue so far. So here we go. So it is Louis Vuitton. And you can see from the packaging that this was the Christmas Lego packaging. And I was so happy when I got this bag. Can I have one of the Christmas packaging bags? They're just nice to keep, aren't they? So first mystery solved, it's Louis Vuitton. So does that give you any more clues? So let's get into it. So here is the box. Here is the box, beautifully wrapped. And does that give you any clues, the size of the box? So I'm going to unbox it. Get the ribbon off. So the ribbon's off. And then inside, now just before I open this, I'm just going to show you, this is a slightly different box. So does anybody know what this box signifies? So let's get into the box. And it actually comes with paper, with tissue paper. And it comes with a beautiful sticker on the front. Now, I did check this over, so I know it is an unboxing. I haven't used it and everything else, but I did take the sticker off before, so that's why it's stuck down like this. So, can you see the paper? I don't know if that's coming up. Anyway, so does that give you a clue of what this is? So which bags actually come with tissue paper? Does anybody know? So here we go. And does anybody know what this type of dust bag signifies? So let's just get rid of the box. So here we are. Here is the absolutely beautiful dust bag. And again, it's got the same symbol. So, what do we have? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So here we go. So, welcome to my mini capucines in purple ostrich. I can see why nobody guessed it, because this isn't something that you guys probably would have thought I would go for. There's a clue in the background there. So this is my capucines in Gallet with the python handle. And yeah, I've talked a lot about this one, about how it was a mistake, it was too big, too bulky. But that doesn't mean that I didn't love the capucines. I've always loved the capucines. I just wish I'd got that in a smaller size. And when I saw this one, excuse my finger, by the way, I have to have a plaster because I've literally nearly ripped my nail off with in training today. So yeah, weightlifting is a dangerous sport. So yeah, apologies for that. So I'll just show you a close-up of this absolute beauty. It's like a light gold hardware, and the beautiful, beautiful leather. You can see the sides and the back and the sides. So there you have it. What do you think, guys? Let me just show you the inside. I'm just so excited. Now this comes, obviously you can have the capucines like this, or you can have the flap to come over. And there's the beautiful flower. And yeah, the story goes that Louis Vuitton always wanted his wife to have a flower with her, just as a sign of good luck. And he was always sending a flower. So that's where the design for the flower on the flap of the capucines comes from. I just like all these little stories about the heritage. So this actually comes with quite a thin crossbody strap, and this is what sold it to me. I don't like the thicker, more guitar straps that are quite short as well. I just don't like them. So I'm just going to put this on. So it comes with this absolutely beautiful crossbody strap. And yeah, this sold it for me because, yeah, as I say, I don't like the straps that are the thicker guitar straps that come with some of the mini capucines. I just think it makes it harder to wear crossbody. So yeah, for me, this looks absolutely incredible. Incredible. Just, yeah, just handheld, but it looks amazing crossbody as well. And that's what I love about the mini capucines. It's just absolutely beautiful. Just look at the colour. I'm just literally in love with it. I've been trying to experiment with a little bit of colour. As you've all seen, I have the Mulberry Mini Alexa in the hot pink, and I'm loving that bag. But this is it's such a beautiful, really unusual purple. It's it's coming across slightly brighter on screen just because of my lights, but it is quite a dark purple. So yeah, it's not too bright in your face. It's just my sort of colour. I think I wear a lot of black, a lot of navy, a lot of grey, and this just looks, oh, well, I haven't worn it yet. It will look absolutely incredible. Just think against black. I just can imagine an all black outfit with this little pop of colour. It's just, anyway, I am in love with it. So let me tell you a little bit of the story behind this. So I actually decided at Christmas that I was going to buy the Speedy, and you've seen my unboxing. I will stick that. I'll stick that up here. So my unboxing. I went into Louis Vuitton and I said I'm going to get the Speedy in the Damier Azur in the 25 bandolier, and on I checked online, and you can check the stock in certain stores, and it said that Leeds actually had one in stock. So I messaged my SA James. We're actually, myself and my husband were in Leeds anyway that day, and I messaged him and said, can I just check, do you definitely have one? And he said, yes, we do. He said, I've definitely seen it. So made a beeline for Louis Vuitton, and they turned the place upside down to find this bag. And I've mentioned this in my other video, my unboxing video, and they couldn't find it, and he couldn't order it. It was just suddenly unavailable, and I think the stock levels were wrong. Somebody had sent it back, hadn't been updated. Anyway, they didn't have it. They were worried it'd been stolen, but in the end, anyway, they couldn't find it. So I said, well, when you get to the point where you can order one, I definitely do want one. So that was it. That's all I was going to buy. And then I saw this, and this was in one of the little glass cabinets. And because they were turning the place upside down, trying to find the Speedy for me, we ended up being in there quite a while. And so I was looking at everything else, as you do. And I saw this, and I said to James, oh, that's absolutely, Louis Vuitton never do purple, or very rarely do purple. And he said this was a cancelled special order. So he told me that the story behind this one, because Leeds never carry exotics, but somebody had, I think this was an old model that you could get a couple of years ago. I don't know if it came out in the UK, but I think it was available in Asia somewhere. Anyway, somebody wanted this combination as their special order and put a deposit down, waited a year or more than a year, and then when it was available, they turned it down. And he said that nobody can understand why this person turned it down because they lost their deposit. Anyway, whatever reason, because they turned it down, it ended up, and it was a Leeds customer, it ended up in store, but he said it's only in store, and I don't know, who knows if this is the case, but he said it's only going to be in store for a couple of weeks, and then it's going back to Paris, because we don't carry exotics in Leeds. They don't have the room for them. It's a really small store. So he said it's really unusual to even have this. It's only because it was a Leeds customer who did the special order. So I said, well, does that mean it's available then? And he was like, well, yeah. So of course I tried it on while they were still searching for the Speedy, and my poor husband's face was like, anyway, he really doesn't mind. He's like literally the best. And he actually said it's absolutely stunning. And because it is so rare and so special, as I say, I think you could get this a couple of years ago, but it's certainly not something you're going to see every day. And yes, somebody else could do a special order and do this combination. So I'm not saying it's a one-off. I'm not saying that, but it is incredibly rare. And just having the ostrich, I just love it. Now, the actual ostrich itself, apparently, the leather, you do have to be careful, as with any leather, any exotics, but it is reasonably durable. It's so much easier to look after than apparently croc or lizard or python, all of those. So, and it will soften a little bit. He said it will sort of soften over time a little bit, but it's quite good because you can you know, you can use the flap over the front a lot easier when it softens, but it won't soften too much. It just feels amazing, honestly. You can fit nothing in it. You can fit nothing in it. And it's another one like my petite mal. You can fit nothing in them, but I absolutely adore them. I can fit my phone in this. I have the normal phone. I can't show you because I'm filming on it, but I have the normal 14 Pro, I think it's called, but not the max size. And that fits in. And it does fit in, and I can fit in. All your essentials do fit in. However, because the flap is there, and because even if you took it out of the way, and because of the handle being so rigid, it is fiddly. It's fiddly to get your things in and out. I don't care. I'm not going to care. The petite mal is fiddly. I don't care. This isn't going to be an everyday bag that I need to throw a load of things in. This is a very, very, very special occasion bag or evening bag. You can use it whenever, of course you can, and I am going to use it, but for me, I can just see this for events, or not that good, for evenings out, or I don't know, I just adore it. So what do you guys think? I'll put in a little bit of video here of what of me in the store when I was just falling in love with it. But what do you guys think? Is it what you thought? Have I disappointed you, or have I shocked you? I really, really want to know what you guys think. Now, I know that exotics aren't for everybody. I do know that, but I love it. I absolutely love it. So I will do some mod shots. So here we have it crossbody, and you see just with black. It's just stunning. It's not too bright. It's a little pop of colour, but it's going to go with so many things. What do I think, guys? Oh my God, I just can't wait to use it now. So it makes it a little bit more casual when it's crossbody, and I think it just sits just beautifully. What do we think? It does have adjustments on here as well. I can make it slightly longer, slightly shorter, but yeah. And this is what it looks like handheld, just with the strap hanging down, which makes it look a little bit more casual. Oh, honestly, I'm absolutely in love with it. I'm just absolutely in love. Just look at the detail, the beautiful gold. It's just stunning. So if you just wanted it as a little handheld, a little evening bag, I just think it's just beautiful. It's just going to go with everything. It's just beautiful, isn't it? That gives you, I think, a good representation of the colour. It's like, it's a bit like anemone, I think, in Hermes. Although it's a little bit darker, I think. So it does go on the, you know, you can wear it on your hand, not quite to the crook of your arm, but she is. Again, I just want to say the biggest thank you to you guys for just being there, for supporting me, for helping me reach my goals and my dreams. And yeah, any video ideas, anything that you would like me to tackle, let me know in the comments below. But other than that, I'm going to leave you with a few mod shots, and I will see you on another one.